earnouts started to come up because the market was a little more risky and people were trying to structure deals in a way that would bridge the gap between the expectations of the sellers and what the buyers were actually willing to pay. And those earnouts were not great. Like people, they were unattainable and it was just nerve wracking for everybody. In today's market, earnouts are more focused on like things that are actually achievable. So you gave me your forecast. You said you're going to grow 20%. The forecast is tied to that 20%. So they're more achievable now. So I'll frame the conversation in that way. Generally, when we're in a process and we see offers with earnouts, our job is to negotiate it in a way that either you don't have an earnout, so it's all cash up front, which is usually preferable for our clients, or if there's an earnout in place that is bridging a gap between the valuation that we want and what the buyer can actually pay, it's very achievable. So again, going back to the forecast, you gave me a forecast, you're growing 20%. If you grow 20%, you'll get the full earnout. If you're growing 10%, you'll get a partial bit of that. So it's our job to make sure that you're going to get as much of that earnout, if not all of it, by doing what you said you're going to do. Where we don't like earnouts is if it's hitting the bottom line. If it's an EBITDA based earnout or if it's a customer retention based earnout, I've seen those too. That doesn't work and usually is a non starter for us. And we guide our clients in that way because you don't have control of the business anymore. You can't cut costs. You can't add costs. You can't control if customers want to stay around after an acquisition. That's not in your hands anymore. So we typically are very successful in either negotiating those out or just picking another buyer that doesn't have that structure attached to it.